Sorry, brother. Hold your mic. It's okay, we'll say you just use the wired mic.
I was here at 2 o'clock addressing this audience, and they weren't angry then. I'm still trying to find this angry mob that Nancy Pelosi was talking about. Where the heck are they? Where's the angry mob? Where's the angry mob? My goodness, was that Al Gore? I think Al Gore's here. Let me see if Al, are you here? There he is. Yes, Al Gore passing a little CO2. Ladies and gentlemen, debate me, Al Gore. Debate me, Al Gore. Debate me, Al Gore. After you buy my book, ClimateGate, you'll be able to debate Al Gore. We had the ClimateGate booth over there next to the KSFO booth, and I think we've run out of books. I'm just so grateful because this book is going to be the book that everybody in America needs to read so we can stop cap and trade from going through, ladies and gentlemen. We can't have cap and trade. They want to give us a 1-2 punch, okay? Health care, so they can take care of your body cradle to grave. Do you like that? Okay? Well, let me tell you something. They've come up with this little scheme, it's all in my book, called carbon trading, whereby they will have as a commodity, something you can't touch, taste, or smell. You can't see it, you can't touch it, you can't taste it, you can't smell it, and they're going to trade it. Now I'm telling you something, that's the biggest crock I've ever seen. Bernie Madoff is in a jail right now going, these guys are geniuses. How are they going to get away from this? All the guys that are in jail for the Enron thing, I've got news for you. They were getting ready to do this very thing before they wound up in jail. You've got to buy the book. You've got to tell your friends to buy the book. We've got to stop this madness. I'm assuming those are supporters over there, right, Honky?
Yeah.
Hey, there you go. Hello. For those of you who are locals, we got to get rid of McNerney. Okay?
Yeah.
We got to get rid of McNerney. Richard Pombo was a great congressman, and he is a great American. We need a conservative in that seat, ladies and gentlemen. We got to get McNerney out. We have to get Nancy Pelosi in drag out. That would be John Garamendi. That's right, I said it. Nancy Pelosi in drag. That's John Garamendi. Our members in the media here, it's Nancy Pelosi in drag. And someday, I pray to God, we'll be able to get rid of the House Madam. That would be Nancy Pelosi. Because I've got news for you, ladies and gentlemen. The Democrats she controls, the Democrats that do her bidding, that Congress has turned into a whorehouse under this lady's care. She is the House Madams. Oh, I'm sorry, do I sound angry? You're dang tootin' I'm angry. It's called righteous indignation. Deal with it. Because I'm convinced of something, ladies and gentlemen. The more facts you know, the more conservative you'll become. The more you travel around this world, the more patriotic you will become. This is God's greatest gift to planet Earth. The United States of America, the beacon of freedom. This gentleman over there, what's your name, brother? Thomas? Thomas. I was speaking with Thomas earlier. Thomas' accent betrayed him. And I said, Brother Thomas, from what country in the former Soviet Union do you originate? Because I have a thing for accents, and I love the people of the former Soviet Union. I love these people. They're great people. You want to meet a great American, look no farther than this guy. So he told me he's from Czechoslovakia. Amen. Let me tell you something. Some of our greatest patriots right now are people from the former Soviet Union. Because they've seen this stuff before, ladies and gentlemen. They know what's coming. They don't like it. You talk to somebody from the former Soviet Union, you will get an earful of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, because that's why they came here. When I meet people Some of the folks that were boat people from Vietnam and Southeast Asia, they love this country. They love life, freedom, liberty. They love it all. Everything we have, they love it. When I meet people from people formerly from tyrannical regimes, countries, they love this country. We need to listen to their voices. We need to see what's happening in this great land of ours. I asked this question earlier, and for those of you who were here, you might remember it, but I'll ask it again because it's interesting. This happened with Thomas. I said, okay, let me give you a little example here. Those of you from the former Soviet Union, April 22nd. What does April 22nd represent? Lenin's birthday. This was etched into their mind. They had to celebrate Lenin's birthday. Can I tell you something? It's in my book. And by the way, my book's the book that the New York Times should have done. My book's the book that the Washington Post should have done. It's an investigation into the entire environmental movement. It tells you who stands to make what in terms of money and who stands to make what in terms of power. That's what this is. Mm-hmm. It's all about money and it's all about power. It's not about clean air. It's not about clean water. It's not about any of that. It's about power and de-developing the United States of America. It's no surprise, ladies and gentlemen, I mean this. Some of you may have heard me say this on the radio, but it's a long part of my book involved in this. April 22nd, Lenin's birthday, April 22nd, a week from today, Earth Day. There's no coincidence. It's Earth Day. And when you look at Stanford University, which has just become a bastion of liberalism, sadly, great sports teams. Sorry if you're a Cal fan.
Go Bears.
Great sports teams for a school of only 5,000 undergrads, but as liberal as it gets. 2 of the 3 founders of Earth Day came from Stanford.
Wow.
One was a guy named Dennis Hayes, former Stanford student body president, communist. Another was a guy named Paul Ehrlich, author of The Population Bomb. He remains a Stanford professor. He's a Malthusian. 2 of the 3 came right from Stanford. Look, ladies and gentlemen, we're ground zero for this movement. We're ground zero for so many things. Right now, we're in Nancy Pelosi's backyard, ladies and gentlemen, and look what we're doing. We're partying like it's 1773. I said this earlier, I will say it again. For those of you who are, I like to call them seasoned citizens. Seasoned citizens. My parents' generation, okay? These are the people as kids that grew up in the Great Depression. The people who fought World War II and the Korean War. You know, those people. They're all around us right now. Can I tell you something? You are the greatest generation, and we bless you. Thank you. And I know why you're here. I know why you're here. Because we've heard the critics, oh, just a bunch of old people at those tea parties. Yeah, just a bunch of old people. Let me tell you why our seasoned citizens are here. Because they're excited. They've watched this country go to hell for the last 40 years, and they are excited because they have hope that maybe their grandkids will live in the land of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness once again. That's why they're here. They're fired up. They're excited. And when I meet some of the young people here, I'm talking about teenagers, people in college, just out of college, I get fired up because you're our hope. We're banking on you. We're banking on you to be the greatest generation. You've got to save this country. Because unless we turn things around, we're going to hell in a handbasket. You are our future representatives. You are our future congressmen. You are our future senators. You're our future president. We're counting on you. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.